everyone, welcome to my channel. It's been a while, I think, since I've shown my face here. So my video setup is not set up currently. But I really want to get a video in because it's been too long. And so my hope this weekend is to get my video area back to normal so that I can film some setup videos of planning and all the things. So let me know what videos you are wanting most. As I come into the next year or the next week, I'm looking at budgeting, productivity, and organization, and planning and all the things. So what are you most wanting? I know, some of us, we start out planning videos and then we get bored with that and we move on. So I can still do planning videos, whatever, you guys are wanting me to do. I will, add that into what I would like to put out. So I'm going to talk about my planner stack. So my planner stack is quite lofty, let's put it that way. And so I wanted to talk about some of the things that have kind of fallen to the side, and we'll see if they're going to make a rebirth or a reappearance at some point during the year. And I just want to show you this because it's okay to change your mind. We get so caught up in, I said I was going to do this, and then we fall to the side. And then instead of just saying, it's okay to make a decision, it's, I'm a failure. I said I was going to do these things and I'm not. One of the things that has to do with planning, but I joined a yoga challenge, and it is for a beginner. It's like going from, I'm going to go jog to running a marathon is how I feel like this yoga challenge is. So I think I'm going to see if her other challenge that someone told me about that's for beginners is that I can do those videos, and then I'll just go do those videos every day, or if she just does these challenges and I have to catch them as they go. So that's what I'm going to go find out. If not, I will do the challenges, but I'm only going to do the things I know how to do, and I'm not going to worry about the fact that I can't do half of what she's doing. And so I'm changing it or altering it. So I'm not quitting, but it's also not good that I cannot do half of what she's doing, and it's stressing me out and making me feel like a failure. And my kids are around and they're always like, you're not doing what she's doing. I'm like, I know. So let's look at my planner stack. So I figure I'll start with what's not working. And that is really only two. I don't think I have everything from my planner stack here. We'll have to look. I'd have to look back what's missing. But the two things that I'm currently not using, and the one is the Wonderland Planner. So I was using this as my kind of social media content. And for a while it was working really good. And then life happened. And so I had to step out, and I didn't use it at all during December. And I had big lofty goals to start in January, and nothing happened. So I love this planner though. I had gotten it after I had chosen the majority of planners I was going to do. So at first I had convinced myself it's okay to let it go. I will do this in my cousin because the cousin has so much room in it. But when I, of course, looked in here, I do still love it. And I may pick this back up in February. It depends how much I'm having to actually plan my social media. But this is the Wonderland Planner. It's a B6 size. Still loving it, but going to step away from it because I have not been using it since. It started in November. And of course, I started out strong because I didn't have any other planners I was using. So this one fell to the wayside. The other one that I, of course, love, and this also has some faith implications of how I'm not being in the Word right now, is my faith one. And I, of course, was doing very good in August. I started August. October, I had a hiccup. November, I got back. And then December happened, and I just couldn't do it. So this is such a gorgeous planner, though. And so I'm bummed about not using it. However, what my thought is I'm going to get away from reading the Bible because I didn't feel like I was really getting something from that right now. My goal is to read the Bible in a year, and I felt like it became such a chore and just something to check off my list that the actual reading was not, reading the book is always good, but I felt like I wasn't getting anything from it. And so that one I have also stopped using. In its place, I had gotten these for my birthday, and they're these Abide, I can't get that to show, but Abide study journals. Of course, it's in gold. Anyways, and so this is Matthew. This is the first one. And I think I am going to do this. So it's about scripture reading and notes and all these things. Oh, here we go. How about this? The Abide Bible Journal. So I am going to do this instead. And everything's kind of in here, so I won't need a second piece as far as I know. But the beauty of this is I'm not using it for the dated calendar. So if I wanted to pick this back up in December of 2022, I can do that because I'm not, day 1, day 2. I could follow the days and not worry about exactly when they fall. So I'm not too worried about that. So using this instead. All right, now what's next? So I did start my kind of everyday write notes in it, things I don't really want in my planner, and all of that. And so that's been working great. Love this. I just keep this with me and write notes in it and everything like that. All right, next on the list is this Erin Condren one. It is talked about vision and strategy, but I'm trying to go to the page. So there's this brainstorming section, and then you have a vision, and then the steps for that vision. And then it starts over. So you can have a bunch of visions. So my thought was when I'm starting a project or a plan that I want to do, I would use this. So I haven't used it yet, but I wouldn't say it's, fallen off my list. It's just I literally haven't had a chance or a reason to use it yet. So this is not one I'm using daily, or it's more of a monthly situation. I also have my goal planner, which I have been using. I don't have it in front of me. It's the Rachel Cruz goal planner. I'm just using the planning section in the beginning, and then the calendar I'm not using at all. So that has worked. And again, it's pretty easy. It's only once a month. Next is the Daily Prayer Journal by Christian Planner. This is so beautiful. The color is not showing up. Like, it is a gold. Like, that's yellow. This is gold, but the lighting's horrible. And basically you write the day, you write your prayer requests in the morning, what you're thankful for, today's act of kindness, and then answered prayers at night. And so I've been doing that every day, and it's worked really well, and it was kind of amusing. But in the beginning, I was writing, like the first 3 days, I wrote down everything, and then I realized like on day 3 or 4, I'm actually not praying. I was literally just writing it out. So I think I was a little too busy and eager to do too many things at the beginning of the year that I forgot the simple things. So you have to keep in mind, if you're going to use a prayer journal, you also have to schedule time to actually get the prayer in. So funny. And then this is I got this cute, I can't remember where I got it from, but it's in my original video. But I won't go into it because I think it has, but I'm just using this literally to write down like notes of basically scribbling in this thing and not making my Hobonichi Mega ugly with all the financial stuff that I sometimes have to totally dig through and, figure out. So this is my Mega, Hobonichi Mega, and I'm using this for budgeting. So I'm writing down what we spend every day because my goal is to do 100 no spend days. And I count no spend days for anything like anything in my cash envelope. So fuel, groceries, miscellaneous, entertainment, that I count. And then I also count, I think that's all I count. So like a monthly bill, if it goes out in that date, I'm not counting that. That's a bill. So anything I'm spending above and beyond my normal bills is what I count as a spend day. So I've done pretty good considering I want to get to 100. It's always easier in the start. So I figure I want to get a lot. And then I wrote stay on budget here because I was maybe going to do just some monthly sayings across. But things have kind of gotten crazy in my life. And so I wasn't able to start sinking funds. So I thought this would be a great way as they come up and as I see them to write down all of my sinking funds for each particular month. So that next year, or if I start a certain time of year, like if I figure, hey, I can start in May, I will know what all my sinking funds are. So that's how I'm keeping track of my sinking funds. This one is for 2023. So I just put it at the bottom because I want to remember that one is to be accounted for. And so that's what I'm using that for. The monthly, I'm writing my goals, and then I'm also writing all my bills that are due. In February, I decided to do it a little bit different, and I'm writing my bills as I pay them. So you can see the blank days, and then now I'm to here. or almost here. I have to finish out the week, but then doing that. I don't like this way as much, but I wasn't all set, and I figured, hey, at least get them in here. And then again, all my goals for the month are just at the bottom. And then I did get these. I just recently got these. I don't remember who I got them from. It says Page and Ink, but I'm not sure that's the actual company. So sorry about that. If you're really interested, let me know and I'll try to dig it up. But these are cool. So I got my month sticker here for the month. And then I'm using the Cocoa Daisy stickers. So they come with these cute little flags. And I'm doing that to show my weeks. And so for January, I am doing debit, credit card, and cash. So how much I use in all those columns. We're in the middle of buying a house, so I've been really careful with my credit card. So that won't always be zero, but right now it is. And then cash, we've been using cash envelopes quite a bit, but we've been pretty good this week. And then here I'm writing the bills that are due that week. And then I'm tracking my cash envelopes, so food, dining out, miscellaneous, entertainment, and fuel. And then I write down each week how much I'm spending. I had tried a few other things in the beginning, and this seems to work the best. If I continue not to have a lot of credit card and cash, I may not, or if I don't want to track the cash I'm spending for some reason, I may change this up. I'm really using this year and just really trying to mess around and see what I really like and what I want going forward. And then so here's all that. And then I also got a bunch of cash challenge stickers and I'm using those. So I'm like trying to do 4 cash challenges, but I'm not putting pressure. So here is my budget. I will do income, expenses, cash envelopes, sinking funds, which again, I said I wasn't going to do. So I'm just going to keep track of them, and savings. And then for my February budget, I didn't fill any of those stickers in. So if I decide not to show my sinking funds, then I can skip over that. And I have all 12 months in here. And then I had these savings tracker stickers. So like I said, I'm doing a few different savings challenge. So I'm going to use one of these and each month to see how much how much I have in my envelope and the total saved each month. And so again, this is for a bigger planner, but I made it work for this one. I did, for some reason, use the September in something at one point. So I will need to go find a September sticker, but it will not match, but I will be okay with that. I guess I could try to learn how to do this lettering, but don't foresee that in my future. So my emergency fund, keeping track of what's in there. Savings. So I have a Christmas envelope, multiply your savings challenge, 2022 challenge, and 42 and 22 challenge. That's hard to say. So those are all the challenges I'm going to try to keep track. And some of them might be 0. I'm not super worried, but I'm just trying to. And then financial goals. So I don't have any written down yet. I'm still working on that for this year. So that will go there. And then I'm taking this transaction log sticker and going old school. Some of you may know what this is, but I am actually keeping a check register. So I have the week tab here, and I am keeping an old school check register. So I turn it to my side. That's why I got the Mega, because I know it had so many pages that I could do that with. And we'll see how long I keep it. I just am really trying to get some structure and thought that would help. And then I have another monthly savings sticker that I got. And again, one of the challenges I'm doing, I will just write in there as well. I have my no spend days. So I just write the day that it's a no spend. And then I think that is it. So that is my budget one. This is the one I've struggled with the most just on how to use it. But I feel like I'm in a sweet spot now, and we'll see how next month goes. And I'll probably do a quarter one in March planner thing. My health tracker is going the best. I am loving these pockets here so that I can keep the stickers I use most right with the planner. I think in the past, when stickers have been a problem for me, is because I don't have the sticker with me and I want to be able to use it. So here's my monthly tracker. I'm tracking all of these things. You can see I copied over all of 21 so I can look at it. And then here I am writing my steps and my weigh-in each week. And so like here, I'll write the number for February, whatever the first February Friday. I'll put it before the number since, it doesn't kind of have a box there. And I'm writing down my steps every day. My goal for January was 5,000. And I was looking, I'm like, okay, well, that was a dumb goal. I'm not going to get there. So then I decided to do 3,500. I know yesterday I was only at 3,000, but hey, that's okay. So I changed my goal to 3,500. But this is where I'm writing all my steps each day. And then the month, I'm just kind of tracking symptoms that I want to write about. And then I can transfer them over if I want to on that sheet. And then I also have something else in the back that I can use. This was my goals for the month. So each month I'm writing 4 goals. So like I said, I'm doing the yoga challenge, 3,500 steps a day. It was 5,000. Lose 4 pounds and then get measurements. So I did finally get my measurements in here. Excited about that. Here is, again, just kind of tracking that I was doing yoga and then some symptoms. And so we'll skip ahead to... Again, you all, I am like afraid of putting tabs in. It just scars me. So I'm using all removable tabs from Avery and one set from Organize 365. And they're actually holding up pretty well. This weekly one here, I have moved, sorry, camera went astray for a while. I have moved like 10 times and it's not lost its stickiness. The only thing I do sometimes is I write over it forgetting it's there. So that's annoying. But for those of you that weren't on Instagram, I have done every day and because I want that flip through at the end of the year, right? So I did a little video the other day because the week of, and so I'm just using, I'll go back here, sorry. I am using some stickers. This is a Chrissy Ann Designs kit from like a long time ago that I had. And I had weather stickers, and then I'm using my forks because who doesn't have a billion forks? More weather stickers. This literally was like a freebie, and it filled up like 3 weeks. So that was awesome. A lot of the stickers from kits that I just don't know what to do with, I just put them at the bottom, and it looks kind of cute. And then I did another kit from, I don't remember where. But then I got kind of playing because I ran out of weather stickers for the moment. I have ordered more. This week I missed, so I did like the first day and a half, but I really want that thick flip through at the end. So I came back through and just added stickers and did some journaling. So then when I do that flip through at the end of the year, it's totally going to be filled. And then while this is not pretty, there are no stickers. I live in this goal planner. Like I use this every day. So some weeks just won't have stickers and others will. And then, again, using some stickers from Coco Daisy. I was at the beginning, if you saw, I was more doing, where I would write my breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks in here. I was doing my weather and tracking my symptoms, but I just didn't need to on a daily basis because I also had the calendar. And so I decided to switch it up. And now I'm doing the breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, weather, and then supplements and water. And that's kind of what I had done here. Then I decided the supplements and water and bathroom, I just wanted to track all at once. So that kind of worked for last week. And then this week I just kind of didn't think about that. So again, I'm doing breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and then any last minute thoughts. I might go back to tracking supplements and water here or tracking it at the bottom. I haven't decided yet. I'm doing it every day, so it's less about having to track it down versus I know I'm doing it. So again, this is a cute kit. Don't know where I got it, but and that's kind of how I am tracking this. Because in my Mega Weeks for the budget, I am using the Coco Daisy stickers. So that one I have kits for. This one I did not. So you'll see I did buy some kits. So I'll have some kits throughout the year. But I am just going to be so excited to, at the end of the year, being able to do that huge, chunky, beautiful flip. And then back here, I set up, I've showed you this before. I don't think much changed, but I have my food no-nos, corn information supplements, hormone information, fibromyalgia, the rules I'm following, stress information, books to read, gratitude, and notes. So I did put a gratitude in here. I don't know how often I will fill it out, if at all, but I had the extra sticker, so I thought, sometimes I want to maybe write some gratitude in here. So I added that. I added books to read. It was big, so I did sideways. Again, I'm going to write my health books that I'm reading in here or that I want to read. So that's been excited. And then the next page, of course, is gratitude. Maybe if I can get it to turn. So there's gratitude. So left those pages open. I think I did 2 pages of gratitude. And then I have notes, which I don't have a notes sticker, so I wrote a sticky note that, hey, I need a notes title. And just some notes I'm generally taking about things I want to try out, etc. And then I added these sleep trackers, and I got this. I left this in here so I can tell you about it. I got this from Highland Bell Plans, and I ended up putting both in here because one, I wanted to track all my pain, the different things, and I don't know how people use this when there's like multiple symptoms. So on day 4, I had, headache and I have a headache and hip pain. So I just did half and half. Some of these sleep ones, again, I may have gone to bed by 11, but I also woke up the next morning energized. So I haven't decided if I'll do a bigger circle around it. Again, first time using these trackers, and I'm like, how do people, I guess, even though there's multiple things, how do you track multiple things that could happen on the same day? I don't know. But anyways, maybe I'm using them wrong. You guys can all tell me that. And then I want to do 10,000 steps, 100 days. And so wherever the 100 days thing is, you can see that's my pin tracker, which was scary because there's not a lot of pins that work in the Hobonichis, as most of you are aware. So I did my measurements here. I'm going to check it 6 times a year. And then the 100 days. So I haven't got 10,000 steps yet, but it is kind of winter here. So I'm hoping more in the summer I'll pick up and catch up. But that is my health tracker. And last but not least, I have my cousin. So I am loving this. I'm loving all my Hobonichis. I don't know what I'm going to do if they ever run out of the paper, which I know there is an issue of that, because I am just loving these. With the cousin, I decided here what I would do. I saw another planner do this, so I thought it was really cool, is use these basically as note pages. So use the dailies. I don't have time to keep up with the dailies. There's just no way. And so I have note pages. Like I did a brain dump on the 1st. Podcasts I want to watch is on the 3rd. January 5th, meal planning. Actually, 4th and 5th is meal planning. The 11th, health tracker notes. Those are things that I want to put in my health tracker I just showed you. On the 12th and 13th, home projects. Planner wish list, books to read in February. And I'll do more brain dumps. I'll do all that. So if I go to like February, so here's my planner wish list where I can write things I want. Books to read. I have shop codes. I have passwords. I have all sorts of things in here that I am excited about being able to just keep up on my dailies with. And then I've only done 2 months. So this was December. And then January, again, no stickers. This is an old sticker kit actually it's not that old of a sticker kit. I cannot think of the name, but I love her stuff. And, I'm just kind of keeping it basic. I will go through though and do all of the months because I really want this to be something that I can write in right away. Because that's what I miss about having a whole year in one planner, is being able to future plan. So I will do that. And then on the weeks, I start at the end of December. So this started in December 1st, but I actually went back to the end of December because I know myself and I will not be in this planner at that time. And so I used up the weeks at the end of the year. So this was the first week I did. I just missed a weekly so much that I went back to December and just changed the dates and used this as my first week. And then I ended up doing 2 weeks back here. And then the front page started. So I've done a few weeks again, just using some washi and some to-do lists down here. Still trying to use up a lot of my stickers. But I love this washi. And my daughter had given me this. I'm like, where am I going to use gold? Because I'm not really into the metals. But it pulls out the gold from this. So it's so beautiful. So I'm excited about that. Right now, I'm just kind of doing a basic meal plan, my hourly schedule, AM routine, and to-do lists. I'm probably going to, so I write big. So people ask, like, I couldn't write in those tiny little boxes. Well, I kind of do big, huge things and move on. So anyways, this is how I'm using the weekly. And then again on the daily, I am just using it for whatever I want. I'll do random brain dumps. Like on the 1st, I did do my goals. So I'll plan on using this one page for the month to do my goals. So my goals, is the monthly yoga challenge, set and stick to a budget, and then date nights on the 26th of the month. So that is kind of where that is. And I'll just kind of do a vision board here and write down some of my goals again. I haven't really done my goals 100% for 2022. I'm still working around that. I've also thought about just doing monthly, whatever floats my boat, and working on that. So we'll see how that looks. And then this is my brain dump I did write down the day I did it. So I did this 12/31, and I keep going back and actually crossing off. The one thing, I love the darker pens. I really cannot do the lighter pens in here. I just love the look of the darker pen. So as you can see, I'm trying to think of where I've used. So I did use a lighter pen here, not there, maybe here. This lighter pen, because I can highlight. I really don't like the fact that I cannot highlight in this. That is something that has really bothered me because I love highlighting, but if I highlight on my dark pen, it kind of smears. And I usually highlight. I'm a checker offer checklist person. So my brain dump is getting hard to see because I have to cross off everything, but I can't really see like what I have left. I literally kind of have to read through the whole thing. So if any of you have dark pens that you can use with a highlighter, let me know. Otherwise, maybe for my brain dumps, I will do the lighter pen so I can highlight, or make it more so I can do the checklist and actually check it off. But that is kind of my ramblings of my planner stack. Like I said, I hope to get back to my filming area where I can not have to hold my phone and do a filming. But this is what I'm using, and I am excited about it. And then again, still too in limbo, and we'll see. It's okay to let go. Let me know what you guys are all using, what's already made the cut or didn't make the cut for this year, and I look forward to hearing all your answers.